Starting off on something a little bit different today. I want to get a bit of a stretch in my quads to begin with. I've not even got any weight on it. I'm quite locked up at the moment. Just need to get this level. It's in line with where I come down. Just using the 25 plate. It's roughly level. Okay. Try and get that deep stretch in the quads. See how far down I'm going. It's like rehab for me. Alright, let's try a little bit of weight. And I need to stretch out these knees. These quads are too tight. Probably from lifting too heavy. So this is certainly going to be a bit lighter. I'm going to try and come all the way down. Actually feels pretty good. That's quite nice actually. My kneecaps clicked a lot. You know what, that felt good. I felt like it healed them. So I have an extra 10 on each side. And then I went for 220s. It does have a starting resistance of 11.3. So I forgot to count that. But yeah, it was about 50 before. So this one will be 70. Not massive weight, but feels good. As a warm-up in particular, feels really good. See if we can push it a bit more, have it still feel good. Ooh, definitely felt a bit heavier that one, but less in terms of the stretch that I got. That stretch in the last one was phenomenal. Alright, next one. Okay, same again, same deal, same weight. I've not got the safeties on. It's a good idea to have safeties on, just in general, but I really want that stretch. So if I was going to put them on, I'd put them quite low down. So I just really want that. That's what I'm here for. Okay, let's try the same weight again. I'm getting the pump now with a phenomenal stretch, so all good. This is the last set. Getting that nice pump in the legs now. So final one. I'm gonna stick with this weight. It feels pretty tidy. Oh, the clicking of the knees. You know what? I could have gone for more, but it's all about rehab for me, this one. And oh, that fixed things. And I feel pretty good and pretty strong actually because of it. On to the next one. So dumbbell split squats. I really wanted to go with the 16s. I've gone for 18s. It is still a little bit more, a little bit less than what I do. So I normally do 22s. But we'll stick with this and just see how this feels. I feel like I got a lot more benefit from the previous exercise from going lighter and then just connecting with the muscle a bit more. I got a better pump out of it, weirdly enough. It's kind of not always about what I lift sometimes, so let's go. To the starting position again. I see those likes coming up. Thank you. I'll get to those in a bit. Have a little look at those comments. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's one. I think what I'm going to do for this one is just go for a little bit of balance more than anything. Just do body weight. You know, again, that felt good. Getting a good connection with the muscle. I'm valuing that today. See how poorly I am at balancing. You know, that was actually hard. I didn't even need the weight. Right, let's come down. Weightless again. Let's do it. So I put my leg in the center, down to the bottom of the machine. So I hit those quad and press off. Okay, that's one leg. A little bit more for the next one. And put my nipple away. Alright, set one. That's for 45. So second set, 52 kg. Keep those knees to where those toes are going. Do that one a bit faster. Normally do a little bit of a slower pace on that, but we've gone a bit faster for that one. Alright, so for this exercise, just in case didn't do any earlier, like to get our feet bottom, center to try and hit those quads a little bit better. Keep those knees in line with those toes. There's a whole video I've got on this. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. But foot placement is really important. 59 kg. Just one leg for 12. Let's try and hit the next leg. Okay, one more to go. I'm going to go up to 66. On one leg, you feel it. You feel it. So, his legs into place again. Let's go. We're hitting 9 to that one. This is the hard part. You've got to get it on the other leg, right? Otherwise you've cheated one leg out of gains. So good. This one, what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to start light. So I'm only going to start on, I'll say 32 actually. What I really want to do is hold my legs up and hold up that position and just sort of squeeze it. I've got a whole video on the different angles of the foot and how they kind of correspond to your quads, and you just crack on with this. Then I'm going to do the toes up to start off with. Make sure your knees are aligned to this little axis here. Come up forward. And hold it. I used to do this exercise heavy, and I get a lot more benefit out of this doing it lighter. Find quads, like any muscle, blood flow, it's really important. So it's fine doing heavier weights as long as you're getting that good feeling. You start not getting that good feeling, like you're not getting the blood in properly, where the problems occur. That was good. Alright, that was set number 1. We got up it for set number 2. So for this one, I'm going to come up by 1, 39. This time, I'm going to angle my feet outwards. Go through here. So, let me just make sure my chest isn't popping out. Let's go. So not a heavy weight again. Should be able to feel it on the inner part of your quad. You get the feel for it as you do the exercise, and you can kind of feel it running through. I find that I kind of go like this with my toes. As I come up, I kind of push them out a little bit further. Maybe that will change for me, the technique, but it feels good at the moment. Cool beans. Get me some of them cool beans. 45 kg. So again, this is nothing really. I used to do probably the machine, but I don't do that anymore. I get value out of this. I feel like this is a real pump exercise. Do it slow. You know, try and really get that feeling. So, and you point my toes in this time, so I'm going for the outer part now. Tramp. That's hard when you get cramp. One more. We'll go up again. 52, and we got some calves. Just to finish this off. This is on my bulk at the moment. So, for anyone that doesn't know bulking, I'm trying to gain weight, trying to put on weight in order to gain muscle, and then we strip it all down. So, Let's go. I'm going to do toes pointing upwards again. Right, this one's done. On to the next one. Standing half raises, get the machine adjusted so that I can get in and out of this comfortably. I like to roll my shoulders back beforehand, legs up here. As you can probably see. I get my feet so the starting position is downwards. Come up and squeeze at the top. Come back down and get the stretch. Come up, squeeze. You get that lovely burn when you do that right. Do the same again. 190. Alright, get these a bit more. I'll just say now, with the high and low volumes, like for me, I'm doing a really high workout at the moment. But that's not to say that I should always do a high volume workout. I like high volume, but I also like low volume. So I did low volume for a long while and in between. And now I'm doing high volume. I think the most important thing is that I mix it up in order to shock the muscle so that if I'm doing that high volume, if I switch it to low, my muscle is surprised. If I'm doing that low, switch it to high, my muscle is surprised each time. So I think if anyone's like looking for that like low, high volume answer, that's probably the answer that I can give. Let me know what you think. It might not be right, but there's some thoughts there. And let me know in the comments. Okie dokie, so this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 10s, and a starting resistance of 30, 2 10. Good, let's hit that last one. So we got 210. Let's go. Hold it. That is it. That is leg day. Been doing the quads, a little bit, tiny bit of glutes as well, of course, and the calves, and that's it.